Today is Wednesday, March 25th, and I lost 3% of my account last week. This video, I'm going to show you how I lost 3% of my account and how you can avoid losing it. First of all, I'm going to show you how the trade was. Here is it as my Telegram journal. I posted this shit on Telegram. I don't know why I'm not on the account yet, or on the Telegram channel, because post free content. Here's the trade idea. This is the after. Here's my current balance, $4,918 minus 1.6%. And okay, let's get into the trade breakdown now. Scrap this. Okay, so first of all, this is today's price action on GBP/USD. Not that this is how we lost, but I'm just showing you guys what I really do. I'm showing you guys what's going on in the market. So price is making a series of, what is this? Lower low, lower high, lower low. Lower, yeah, the lower low was here, lower high, lower low, high, higher low, high, previous low, which is here, hasn't broken the previous high. But anyways, let's scrap that and go to today's price action. Sorry, right, go to the agenda of the video. Sorry for time is taking. Anyway, let's move to the Telegram. All right, that day I checked Euro USD. Daily time frame was bearish, obviously, as you can see. And let's move to the next slide. Price making a series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. There was equal lows here. Didn't mitigate the other block. All cool. Let's see the break of structure, which means our setup was correct, but all good. Same price action again. Price pulled back from the lower high. This broke the next low. Then what happened if we're able to spot equal lows, you need that thing to get mitigated. Then if once it gets mitigated, we enter with the other block. That's simple. Only red flag of this trade idea, obviously some trades are not perfect. Red flag of this trade idea is compare the BOS, the break of structure, to other break of structure in the past. You can see that this one is obviously significantly weaker. That was the red flag of the trade idea. And I said, okay, because usually when Steam loses in the trade, it usually means that it's about to taking over, like maybe the sellers in the market about to lose their Steam and be taken over by the buyers in the market. But anyways, would you rather lose this trade, or would you rather miss out on a trade that was actually to your setup? Maybe in months' time, I will regret this decision, or maybe in months' time, I will see that I was wrong here. But as of Wednesday, 25th of March, I still don't regret entering this setup. Next slide. We lost $130. How do we lose that? Seems to have me that day they were actually news on the market. Unfortunately, we did not know how significant the news would be that would be that significant that day. We learned our lesson because the news actually moved price far higher. So when the broker took me out of the position, it was actually when price started retracing down. So the all-time high is where the price took me out. So thank God that we did not lose our account, because if we did draw down that day, we would actually just lost our account. Just lost a bit of percentages. So here's the after. And you can see there was even another version of equal lows. Sorry, another form of equal lows within the after the other block was formed, but yeah, it did not really work out that day. Still gonna do a bit of research, because I noticed that right now I'm looking at this, and another catch to this is that the trade before this, the equal lows was before the other block. The trade now, the equal lows is after the other block. Could be another red flag. I'm not even going through my journal this week, but here it is right now. So I believe you all should avoid this kind of losses, that you should be checking if there's news. If there's news, you should also bear in mind that, okay, if I risk this percentage, there's also going to be a high chance that the broker does not stop at that loss. So you're going to do the calculated risk to reward in your head and be like, oh, what's the best one on chessboard? Is it to enter the position, which I'm not sure is going to give me my risk to reward, whether it's 1/1, 1/2, 1/3, or do I want to just leave the trade out and potentially hitting my TP, being mistrade, affect your win rates and everything? Because you know your statistics, that I always take all my trade Cause I already know that I have my edge and I've already done the statistics on the computerized table thanks to photo and shit. Daily drawdown was almost hit that day though. Was that like a crazy day for us. So anyways, yeah, I think I'm done with the video. Stay tuned to the channel for more trade updates. Hopefully I pass this account because we actually been showing up for a long time, and if it's not really that we've been missing our setups. Okay, yeah, I missed the setup with GBP USD today. Let me show you guys. Okay, right. See now, this one, the equals was after the order block. Let me just give you guys trade updates, trade breakdown rather. So this is lower low, higher low, lower low, higher, equal to here, higher low. Waiting on the higher to form yours, lower low, who knows. Anyways, this is our order block here. Why? Because this other block is the only other block that broke the structure. Liquidity to the left, you can see swept this part of swept this zone first. Now that's formed the next high. Then you can also say that it formed the equal lows after the zone. So there's liquidity before and after the zone. Then get into here. There's a long position. Stop loss below. That's 20 pips, so we had like 5 pips in stop loss. Okay, let's just make it, yeah, 28 should be comfortable. 163 targets. Yeah. Yeah, 163 target and it was in. As simple as it gets, but yeah, we missed that shit. Currently drawdown. Let me show you guys today's trades. Okay. So there's not really much of today. But okay, yeah, this was today's trade. Yeah, XA silver. We're looking to take in this setup liquidity sweep of the previous order block. Reason I'm taking this setup is just very simple. It's a swing trade idea. I want taking it because the XAUs, because silver currently on the higher time frame, no break structure, so you can try to say that I possibly swept previous zone. And currently prices are trying moving in our direction anyways. But it's still far from our TP. But even if it's TP, it does not really affect us. Because even if the primary time frame, which is the 4-hour trading, is bullish, does not really mean that we really lost this trade because it wasn't really part of our strategy. We need, for swing trading, we need the higher time frame to also be in the same tier movement for us. Actually. So today's price action was actually very boring. Anyways, let's see what happens. Let's pray that God help me and I show up and my emotions, because that day was actually very bad. I take my emotions very properly. Still showed up the next day, obviously. Very, very straight, taking no fear to enter setups. Thank God for the progress. Stay tuned to the channel and more to come. Voice is a bit cracked. This is how we do it. Type shit.